Korea has officially entered a super-age society with residents aged 65 and older, including foreign nationals, accounting for more than 20% of the total population for the first time.
외국인을 포함한 우리나라 65세 이상 고령인구가 처음으로 전체 인구의 20%를 넘어서면서 한국이 공식적으로 초고령 사회에 접어들었습니다. So, for our listeners who've been following the news in regards to being a super-aged society, they might think, oh, but 2 years ago, didn't Korea enter this super-aged society in 2024? And that's correct, but that was only for Korean nationals. Mm-hmm. Now we're including foreigners who also live in Korea. All of them combined, still more than 20% of the people are aged over 65.
Yeah, and that's significant because typically when countries, not just Korea, but most countries in the world, when they do accept foreigners into their country for residency or citizenship, they typically do look at your age. And one of the biggest things is they want younger people to enter the nation. So the fact that this factors in all those foreigners, as you mentioned, and it's still at the point of 70%, it is quite significant.
Yeah, in fact, if we just look at the foreign population itself, that's growing too.
Yes.
All right, so let's have a look at Korea entering this state or, this society that we call a super-aged society.
Yeah, anytime you enter anything, it means that you were previously outside, but now you are going or are inside. So it's a passage, a movement from one place to another, but from being outside of something to being inside of something or not being a part of something to now being a part of something. So they weren't a part of this 70% before, but now they are.
진입한다 라는 뜻이 있고요. 우리가 일상 대화 속에서는 어디에 이제 들어서다 라는 뜻으로 you may enter, 들어오셔도 됩니다. 이런 의미가 될 텐데 지금 여기서는 이제 초고령 사회에 본격적으로 우리가 진입을 했다라는 뜻이 되겠죠. 2024년 같은 경우에는 이제 우리나라의 주민등록 인구가 65세 이상이 20%를 넘어서서 그때는 이제 순수하게 우리나라 국적을 가진 그 국민들이 어떻게 보면 이제 초고령 사회에 접어들었다. 그런 뉴스가 있기는 했었는데 이번에는 UN에서 말하는 전체 살고 있는 외국인 포함해서 전체 인구가 이렇게 65세 이상이 20%를 넘는 경우예요. So this is sort of the first time, according to the UN standards, that we've entered this super-aged society. Now, what about accounting for something?
When you account for something, then you're factoring in to the amount of something. If you look into accounting, then in the middle of that, you see the word count. So literally, if you're counting something, then you're a part of the count. And in the same sort of way, when we think of accounting, we think of like paying taxes and money and numbers for the most part. So when you're accounting for more than 20% of something, then you're part of the factor of that.
그렇죠. Accounting for something 그러면 얼마만큼의 비율을 차지한다라는 뜻인데요. 65 years old and older in Korea now account for more than 20% of the total population. 전체 인구의 20% 이상이 65세 이상이다. 그래서 그걸 차지한다라는 뜻으로 account for more than 20%. 다시 읽어보겠습니다. Korea has officially entered a super-aged society, with residents aged 65 and older, including foreign nationals, accounting for more than 20% of the total population for the first time. Now let's move on to the movie industry. This is headline number 2.